This was around here.
Alright.
Yeah, this is just like this fucking
What
like
up?
a couple months ago.
Alright, wait a minute. What? Alright, now what happened?
I ain't saying all that shit.
Don't be a fucking pussy. What? You fucking
Crazy.
Dude, that shit was wild as fuck.
At least he didn't pee on her.
I might have. I didn't get full details. I didn't want to. Alright, so now we're off to a belated start for some odd reason.
Whoa.
Half hour
Wait,
later.
Why we gotta bring up old shit when you won't even bring up something you was just talking about?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
To be
Exactly.
continued.
I definitely didn't lose that remote. I knew it was right there the whole time. I was just waiting to see how long it was gonna take you guys to notice.
I wasn't even gonna try.
I wonder if if it would have just gotten left there, how long it would have took you to find it.
Oh, bro, for real. Like, good God. Like, why
Next
the fuck?
time you play Battleship?
Like, why the fuck was it right there, though? Like, that's just the most odd fucking place for it.
Who put it there?
I had to have. Like, nobody else was in there with the remote, unless Kai brought it out here for some reason, but he got his Xbox in the bedroom now, so he don't give a fuck about the podcast room anymore.
So guys, we were just looking for a remote for like a half hour.
Yeah, that shit was a pain in the ass. It was just fucking hidden. So we're not doing the podcast in the podcast room this time. We're just in the fucking living room. But
What's that blunt? I ain't had that since I fucking got lit.
PK over there camping.
Brandon.
yeah, my bad. I've been fucking smoking.
Yeah, I think he walked around the house with it too.
Yeah,
It's almost
I
gone.
definitely been smoking that bitch for a hot minute. In my defense, though, I needed it because I was stressed the fuck out over that goddamn remote.
Brendan Fitzgerald looks like a fucking twat.
Dude, this is like...
So does Paul Felder, though.
I like Paul Felder,
I
but
do too,
dude,
but he looks like a
Brandon
twat.
Fitzgerald, a fucking fighter?
What?
Was he a fighter?
Paul Felder?
No, Brandon Fitzgerald.
No, he's just a douchebag that got hired.
Okay.
He,
Yeah, he definitely looks like he'd fit that role.
dude, he's
He
weird.
does.
Like he's like Mike Goldberg. He just emphatically says stuff and
Hey,
Doesn't-
don't you ever disrespect Goldie like that.
no, but like you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you're
like
right, he
you can't tell me that there were times where Mike Goldberg just like emphatically said something
That
and
made
then
no
like
sense.
and then you can like hear it because Joe Rogan would be like, no, that's not, or like he would just explain what really happened.
Yeah, Joe Rogan would actually like to explain something.
I did though. For the most part, I like Mike Goldberg. I was kind of surprised that they let him go, but not surprised at the same time.
I thought it was kind of shitty how they did it.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
They wouldn't let him like say or like announce it or nothing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like he wasn't allowed to. Nobody was allowed to bring it up until like after it happened. So
Well,
like
that's
even
probably worked into everybody's contract, though.
it's kind of fucked up. You can't even just be like, well,
It's non-disclosure shit, probably.
packing up yours, and I'm gonna pack up mine, and then I'm gonna toss that salad.
You're gonna sauce the salad.
Did your mama show you how to toss a salad?
I hit it good. She's telling me real nice.
Bro, so I think I'm allergic to either cats, or I think I might be allergic to the sweet Chiba.
I think you're allergic to not being a douchebag.
Well, how many times we be sitting around not smoking, and I'm just sneezing? But then as soon as we start smoking, 2 minutes later, I'm fucking sneezing.
Let me ask a follow up to that.
You also have a cat.
Let me ask a follow up to that. How often are we just sitting around not smoking?
Good point. All three of us, yeah, but me here, I don't smoke a lot. Like, I'll pack up one bowl and smoke that all day.
All I heard was he's allergic to pussy.
When I go to smoke,
Whoa. I will suffer through that allergy.
when I go to smoke, I will usually pack up enough to pack up my bowl or my bong about 2 times, and I will smoke 2 to the face at a time.
And see, I don't do that. Cause then I have to get more and more. Cause then my tolerance gets super fucking high.
I relate to that.
I am trying to. This is like probably, and this might sound fucked up, but this is probably the most disciplined thing that I do is like smoke weed.
I've been smoking less and less.
How much? How much do you smoke?
I used to get like an ounce and a half, maybe 2 ounces every 2 weeks.
I can get. I can
about, like,
I
4
can smoke
ounces
it.
to
I
5
can smoke
ounces
on
a
an
month,
ounce
maybe.
for.
I used to.
Sorry.
So well, okay. So before, like at your most, you go through.
4 to 5 ounces a month.
Well, I'm saying like how quick an ounce? About a week and a half.
An ounce a week, maybe more. Maybe an ounce to a quarter a week.
Brandon, how long you smoke ounce last year?
That'd be like 8 blunts a day, 8 to 12 blunts a day.
Right now, an ounce at the most, I could make it last 2 months.
So
Wow.
I wish.
Wow.
I told you, dude. Like I'll pack one bowl and smoke that all day. So I'm smoking 7 bowls a week.
If I absolutely have to,
If I had to be in the woods, yeah.
like if I absolutely have to, like I can stretch an ounce out over 2 weeks.
I could stretch your mom out over 2 weeks.
Ah.
Yeah, that's pretty stretchy.
But if
You
I'm
have
just
no
like
idea.
if I'm just like smoking, I'll go through probably about an ounce a week, ounce and a half a week.
Now, see, that's crazy. Like, okay, so now at your heaviest, how much were you smoking? Like, how much were you going through a week? You think, like, at your like peak?
Shit, when me and you were living together, we always got separate bags too back in the day.
Yeah, but I wasn't smoking much because I couldn't really afford much back then. Because you think about, because back then, yeah, that was
on
when
the
we first started
Washington
coming
House.
around. And like, yeah, but we weren't really smoking good weed. It was all cheap weed.
Not in
And
the
then-
Washington House.
And then good, yeah, but that good weed started coming around, and it was $50 for an eighth, $100 for a quarter.
Because I remember
You get
not smoking for like a
$300
month and a
for an
half, and
ounce.
every time you blazed up in that house, I'm like, and you
Mhm.
blazed up in the garage, in the basement too, like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like that was when good weed first
I
started
feel like
coming
that's,
around,
yeah, I feel
but
like
it
that's
was
when
it was really
first.
expensive then. So like, man, I remember. Okay, so like,
Remember when I poured that weed down the drain?
what was like? Cause like I always, even in my worst times financially, I always had, like I always smoked.
As long as
So,
there's
like-
milk, cereal, and weed in the house, that's what mattered.
I remember thinking back, man. I remember times being like so fucking broke and shit, where like I would get paid, and I would buy an eighth, and that would have to last me.
Until you got paid again.
Not even that. Like the check after
I feel
my
like it was
next
half
check.
ounces.
So like,
Yeah.
man, I'd
And
be
it was
like,
yeah, that
I'd
Mexican
be like
thing.
packing a bowl, like a Billy bowl,
Yeah,
and like
that's
hitting
what I
that
was
like
just
3
thinking.
times, like fucking, just barely putting a flame to it, and just holding that hit as long as I can, just enough to get like a little buzz. Be like, okay, man, I gotta save it, man.
We've all been through some struggles like that.
That shit sucked.
So I think at my heaviest, like, my heaviest was definitely before I fucking freaked the fuck out playing Modern Warfare. And I think I was probably an ounce a week. So
Yeah, so that's about my normal right now.
yeah, see, I don't. Oh, we tapped him out,
That was quick.
bitch. Yeah, see, I don't smoke that much, but I try not to smoke that much just because I don't want to end up spending a whole bunch more money on it than I already do.
See, like, I don't know, man. I like going to spending some more money and getting the top, that higher shelf shit, because...
Well, me too, but I don't want to do that every week.
But, I mean, that helps me with not, like... Because, like, I can fucking... like, that shit that you got from me the other day. I packed up a bowl of that, and I smoked that, and I wouldn't smoke again for... I wanted one bowl at a time, and I wouldn't smoke for fucking usually the rest of the night, because I'd just be fucking ripped.
Well, that was the same tier that I got, the Sunset Sherbert.
Yeah, so that stuff is really good.
Yeah, this one's mine. Did you know who either of those guys were?
No.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't even know who the fuck was fighting until...
Nah, this one, them fight nights, they ain't got anybody that anybody knows until, like, the last couple fights.
Yeah, usually not.
Wonder how they got that.
I'm surprised they put Yair and fucking C Titty on as a co-main.
I'm not.
I feel like
Because I'll say Yair just got his hype train just stopped. Like, it ended.
What was the last pay-per-view?
Volk and Taporia. That was just last week.
That never happened.
Yeah, that fight was erased from history. Jesus Christ, Conor McGregor's such a douchebag.
Yeah.
Do you guys see what Dana White was saying about the delay of McGregor's return to fighting?
No, what do you say?
He said like, first of all, he's coming back from one of the nastiest injuries that a fighter could sustain, and second of all, he doesn't need the fucking money. And then what got me about that statement was right after that, he said, when you don't need the fucking money, it's different. Look at Khabib. He didn't need the money, and he retired. And I was like, but Khabib never really made it seem like he ever did it for money, though. Like, he retired because of his family. I'm like, I don't know if that was a good comparison to make, Dana White.
I don't think Khabib spent it a lot like McGregor did probably either.
Oh, yeah, dude, probably. There's no way. Yeah, dude, fucking Khabib's definitely not out fucking partying and getting in bar fights with old people.
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather?
That dude was making, like, retarded fucking money. And he still fought out in time.
Wait, what?
Floyd was making stupid money. That's why his name was Floyd Money Mayweather.
Oh, yeah.
For the last
I
how
think
many
he
fights?
did it for more than just the money.
Mayweather?
Yeah.
No.
He didn't.
Yeah,
That's why his nickname
yeah,
was Money.
Yeah, he definitely only fought
That's
for
why-
the money.
That's
He
why
probably
his-
did it for the girls and the attention too.
His team is the money team.
Well, yeah, but if you don't make the money, you don't get the girls and you don't get the attention.
He gets all that because he has money.
Yeah.
That's his shtick. His
Yeah,
money.
but he's also spending on houses and cars and shit like that.
You know
so.
why? Because he's got money.
Yeah.
He has to constantly be fighting to get that money back.
I don't know. Fucking Floyd don't really fight. He just dances and doesn't let you hit him, and he peppers you.
Yeah, Floyd can hit you and not get hit.
Yeah, he's the
But
best.
He ain't gonna hurt you.
Yeah, he's better. I think he's better than Anderson Silva at it.
Yeah.
And Anderson Silva was one of the best fighters to like roll with punches and fucking avoid shit. And I think Floyd's like
Floyd's a
levels
genius in
above,
there, man.
dude. It's fucking insane.
I'm not seeing enough of his fights to even honestly.
Oh man, that dude, he's like a fucking wizard in there.
Yeah, honestly. Oh, dude, look at that nasty mole on Paul Felder's neck.
Knoll on his Mac.
Dude, can you imagine, like, you can't just, like, shave over that. Like, that would suck. Can you imagine your hair just
Probably
growing?
does and hits it all the time.
Yeah, and you don't know it, and your barber's just shaving and just shaves your fucking mole off. Ugh. You guys ever, like, ripped a mole off or fucking tore one off on accident or anything like that? No, fucking...
No, I remember, okay, so, like, I remember when I was back in school, I used to have some, like, warts on my hand, and I remember, like, I had, like, a couple, like, right here on the back, and I had one on my thumb. You can kind of...
Wasn't that the one that was real big?
Yeah, it was huge. And, I remember I got them all, like, that free cryo freeze shit. And, it took them a while. These just kind of, like, were gone one day. And then this one, it, like, shriveled up, and it was, like, really gnarly looking, and it was so weird. And it never really went away, and then it started, like, peeling around the edges, and I could, like, lift it up, and I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, dude, it was, like, weird. And, I remember I ended up, one of the times I went to fucking juvie, you know, I was fucking in there, and it was just a tiny little piece that was stuck on there, and I was like, and I just fucking pulled it off, and it bled so much. I'm saying, like, yeah, just pouring out. I'm like, oh man, and it was like soaking through fucking toilet paper. So like, I like fucking buzzed the guards, and I'm like, hey, I was like, I had this wart, you know, and I was like, I fucking, it was barely on there, and I fucking pulled it off. I was like, it won't stop bleeding. I was like, I got like a Band-Aid or something. And they put me on like suicide watch and shit. And I was like, really? I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, dude, that shit was fucking crazy. It bled so much.
Someone definitely misunderstood you.
Yeah. Dude, you want to know something crazy? I did kind of the same thing. So, like, I had a few warts. I only had one that was kind of big, and it was, like, right here on my hand. And then I had a couple, like in between my fucking fingers and shit right here that were, like, small. They never really got big. So I got most of them frozen, and they stopped coming back. But this one here, it just grew back, and it was big, dude.
Grew back bigger?
Yeah, well, no, never bigger, but I fucking hated it, dude. So, like, I would rip it off. I'd sit there and fucking rip it off, and, like, it grew back, like, 3 or 4 times, and the last time it grew back, it grew, like, a hard shell, and,
it protected itself. It's
well,
like,
you know them big-ass, like, them spiders that have the real fat asses, and they got, like, polka dots on them?
Yeah.
It looked like that, and, like... So I'm, like, fucking with it, and, like, it was just, like, a hard shell, and I just did the same thing. I just ripped it off. I was in middle school. I was in, like, fucking, I don't remember what class I was in. But, I ripped it off, and it did the same thing. It just fucking bled, and bled, and bled, and bled, and then it never came back.
It was crazy.
Yeah, and you can't even see it. Like it's like right here. You can't see it anymore because of my tattoo. But
yeah, it's like mine. Like it healed up pretty good, but like you can see the skin. It's like kind of weird, you know. But it was like this whole area of my fucking thumb. Like that whole.
Yeah, dude, I remember that. I remember you having that big ass wart.
Yeah, it was like this whole fucking backside of my thumb.
Yeah, I've never had any warts on my body.
That's good. Warts fucking suck, dude.
Yeah.
I know of.
Yeah.
Especially genital warts. I mean, not that I know, but I've heard.
I think I've seen pictures in class and school, so.
Shit, class and school.
You know,
More like at your grandma's house.
I got this from back when I was in 7th grade.
What, genital wart?
Oh yeah, you got stabbed with a pencil right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck? How did you get that out of genital warts? I thought you were about to just, like, show us an extra dick on your knee or something.
No.
I got this back in middle school.
This STD is an actual
I grew this penis on my knee and just never told anybody about it because I was self-conscious and shit.
What if you had like a finger or something growing out your leg?
Like a built-in fidget spinner.
That's why I always wear cargo shorts. Because the pocket's
Cut
perfect.
the pocket out of that.
Cut the pocket out, and then you just sit there.
What are you doing? My knee itches.
my knee itches so bad. Oh, so bad.
Oh, you set balls on the other leg.
A boy with balls on chin. Oh man, dude, that what do you think would be worse, having a set of nuts on your chin, or just an extra set of nuts like hanging off your leg?
What would be worse?
Off your leg.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think
hit him so much.
Yeah, I think having I think.
You be swinging when you're walking and shit. If you start running, oh man.
Yeah, but
You're
if
telling
you
me
but
nuts on your
same
face?
same thing when you're running though, on your chin they start flopping and fucking.
What if you got
Different
punched in the
stuff.
face?
Yeah, but you're constantly walking. You're not always gonna get punched in the. Well, I guess if you have nuts on your face, somebody's probably always gonna you're gonna be the subject of a lot of funny
And
videos.
you can't surgically remove it. Like it's like.
Oh yeah, like it's entwined with your fucking brainstem or something. Can't take them off your chin without permanently fucking damaging your brain. Dude, that would suck dick.
And they grew hair and shit like Chewbacca. Like,
That'd be fine.
I guess you could grow a beard eventually. I guess after a certain age. Like,
That would fucking suck though, because like on hot days you get all sweaty and then you just smell sweaty nutsack all the time.
Why does it smell like straight nutsack in this room, guys?
You imagine like, every time you go to work and start like build up a sweat.
You
Oh.
start having jock straps that go on your head.
One of those wrestling
Alright,
masks on
alright.
the chin.
Oh
So-
my god.
So if you had ball sack on your chin, hair or no hair?
Oh yeah, I'm growing hair. I'm growing hair.
So you look like Buzz Lightyear or some shit. Like,
Would that make your face look bigger?
or you look like what was Quagmire off Family Guys.
No, Peter with his chin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely.
What was that superhero off of Fairly Odd Parents?
Oh, the Crimson Chin.
Yeah, the Crimson Chin.
The Crimson Chin balls. Oh man.
What if
Yeah.
unicorn horns were just large cocks? That'd be so fucking funny.
Why would, dude? That would be so weird though. But like, why would there be a horse with just a dick on its head?
Like a unicorn. Like,
Yeah, I know, but like,
or
what's the
or like
what's
goats
the
or something?
what's
What
the
goats
pur-
just had like 2 dicks or something? That'd be
So,
so
okay,
funny.
so alright, so if the unicorn horn was just a big dick, then I would think its natural mate would be the giraffe. Because it could just walk right up to it. It would be fucking perfect.
It's like some hybrid.
Yeah.
Hybrid.
This is it make
I
a
haven't even watched the first one yet.
dude, that movie looks pretty sweet. Ghostbusters, the new one, the Frozen Empire. At least I thought the fucking
I didn't get to watch the old one yet.
what do you mean by the old one? There's
the
like
new old one.
there's
the
like
first
4
one.
of them. Did you watch the one with all the chicks?
No, I didn't watch that one yet either.
I guess it wasn't that great, but I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Was that a TV series or a movie?
I thought it was a movie.
Okay.
A bunch of people were like pissed off about it or something for
Every
some
time
reason.
they're gonna play this commercial.
Oh, dude, they're gonna play
Every
this.
single
Yeah,
time they do a
every
commercial
commercial
break.
break is gonna be fucking. You know, Dana White was in the back, just dick out, ready for fucking McGregor to grab it when he got done with that commercial.
Oh, that cookie looks good. How are they doing churros? It doesn't fucking make no sense. So you have to deep fry those.
I don't know, dude. It's fucking Subway. I'm surprised our Subway hasn't closed, dude.
I thought our Subway was closed.
So did I, but no, it's definitely still open.
That's crazy.
I like Subway. I used to like KFC. I wish KFC was still here.
Dude, me too. And Burger King. I having to go to fucking Fremont or Sandusky. It's easier for me to get Burger King sometimes now, though, because I work over in Huron, so sometimes I can stop on my way home from work, but I gotta go like a long way around.
Way to brag. You eat stuff by Burger King.
Hey man, if I got the opportunity, what the fuck are those? They almost look like they're supposed to be trolls, or at least the blue one.
You're a troll.
I mean, I guess, but
They must be related to Thomas
Cricket.
motherfucking Jefferson.
yeah, everybody's related to Thomas Jefferson, dude.
Thomas Jefferson.
Everybody.
Terry.
Fuck. There's the
They
sneezes.
just like run out of stats. The 7th youngest female in UFC.
Yeah, for real. Like, what the fuck is the relevance in that?
It's weird that
God damn it, man.
Yeah, they run out of shit to write about her. Like, fuck, man, we need a third stat.
Yeah, I was
How
saying
old
it's
this
like
bitch is?
it's like they just like so stuck on that three
They should have
stat
like 3
format.
moles or something. Like,
Yeah,
she had a wart removed in July.
enough of that. I
Nope.
said that's enough of that.
Her shoulder looks out of place up there.
Steroids.
That's fly.
It is. He's pretty fly for a white guy.
Who that is? Sam
Ham
Hughes.
shoes.
I don't even know that I've seen her fight.
Ham shoes.
Ham Hughes.
She closed this dog in all 8 UFC fights.
What the fuck does that mean? Underdog?
I read it.
Well, if you fucking read something, you're supposed to comprehend it, dumbass. You didn't learn reading comprehension in school?
What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shoulder totally looks out of place compared to the other one.
Your shoulder looks out of place.
That left one right there.
It does look kind of weird. It's got a bone spur right there.
Looks like fucking Adesanya's boobie that one fight.
She's probably got a fucking curse mark under her fucking thing, and she's about to grow the bone. She's about to transform.
Kimimaro.
There's another one. Fuck
Dude,
Christ.
what is happening?
Dude, I fucking told you,
Try
man.
blowing your nose.
I feel another one already. Shit's ridiculous.
I like those 2 colors together.
What, their fucking trunk colors?
Yeah.
Green and blue?
Bleeding brew.
Ugh. Fucking. Oh, my nose. Somebody fucking say something.
I wonder why Monster's always the fucking center of the octagon.
Why, what?
That Monster logo, it's always...
Because they're probably the biggest sponsor. I assume that's how you get your, like, the size is, like, how much you sponsor into it, you know? And Monster's probably, like, one of their biggest, and then... I don't know. I would assume ESPN would probably be the biggest, because...
You get Kung
On
Fu Panda 4
ESPN.
over there, like... You think it's like football and they're not even on there? They
Is the
just
logo
leave it
for
on there?
Manscaped 2 hands holding a nutsack? It's
Uh,
on one of the posts, right at the top.
yeah, I'll look and see if I can. So it's not that one on the side, is it?
It's probably. It's on that one right there to the left. See it? Oh no, it don't look like hands.
No, it definitely looks like it. It definitely looks like a pair of nutsack.
A trimmed nutsack with a
pair of
I seen the
nutsack.
little lines on it that just look like
I think
fingers.
it's a small
at first.
wiener too. Like there's a nutsack and a small wiener above it.
Well, when you shave it, it looks bigger.
Yeah.
In that case, I guess.
Did they measure from the base or the balls?
The base or the top?
Oh shit!
Get an extra like couple.
What do you measure from, the base or the balls?
Always the balls, bro.
Always the balls.
Always the balls. Sometimes I like to measure from the taint.
That's where the girl spends most of her time, anyways.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about it.
A taint, right?
Oh, it is though.
It sounds like it's tainted.
But they love it.
I wonder if she ate taters.
By they, do you mean you?
I mean, they, you, it's all the same shit now, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
Everything.
I think her dreadlocks look better. No, not dreadlocks. Her cornrows look better than her cornrows. Blues look better than greens.
I disagree.
Yeah, you're wrong.
I just like the pattern on the side of the head, but the middle of the leg, there could be some sweet ones in the middle, like the other one has.
No, there can't be. You guys excited for that Kung Fu Panda 4?
I haven't seen the
I
first.
disagree.
Couple. I think I've maybe seen the first one.
I just
Well, disagree to disagree if you have to disagree then, dude. You need to stop disagreeing with the disagrees.
I do want to see Kung Fu Panda 4.
I thought it looked pretty cool.
I still disagree.
I didn't even know Jack Black played in it until recently.
Are you
Really?
fucking serious?
What?
God damn, dude.
Hey, Jack Black's in fucking like everything now. He's in that fuck. You seen that Borderlands trailer?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that
He's
looked
in
good.
that?
That looked good.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen it. I never really liked Borderlands, though. Who was he, like, play somebody in it, or
A
he just,
robot.
like, not finish?
He looks
Here.
like.
I don't know who he
What
plays
the
in
fuck
it.
is that? Wally. He looks like Wally.
Looks like a little Wally robot.
Yeah.
Huh. Look, is it, like, another Borderlands game, or is it a Borderlands
It's a
show?
movie. It's a movie.
Okay, they're making a movie? I didn't know they were making a movie.
I wonder if she's
Dude, I
married to Matt
watched-
Hughes.
Man, I watched a bunch of previews. They had a bunch of new footage of fucking that Godzilla and Kong movie that looks really fucking good. And then they had a whole lot of extra shit from fuck, what was it? Something else.
There's some pretty decent movies that are coming out pretty
Yeah, this year?
soon. Yeah. So should be a good year.
I'm definitely just wanting to see some fucking. There it is again, first one.
Yep.
That's waiting on it too. Yeah, I'm just waiting to see fucking Godzilla and Kong, man.
Yeah, that's
Deadpool.
yeah. Fuck yeah, Deadpool.
That's the one I'm excited for.
I don't know which one I'm more excited for. Which one do you think you're more excited for?
Godzilla and Kong.
See, I had to say that too. Like, just by a hair, but like.
Why?
Just because I feel like I feel like there's a better chance that it's gonna be an epic movie. Whereas Deadpool, I feel like is gonna be a good movie, but I feel like it's probably gonna end up missing something.
I don't know. I'm excited to see who else they play other than Wolverine. Cause I heard
Or
there's
at
a
least
couple
it'll have
extra
more of a
characters.
chance of missing some kind of mark and making it. And,
I
it'll
agree with
probably
that.
be obvious.
And yeah, the biggest reason I think that something's gonna be wrong with that movie is because of Disney.
Yeah.
So I
can see
don't know,
that.
man. I don't know. I like had some real apprehensions about that movie, but I'm still really excited for it.
Yeah. I feel like, I mean, Kathleen Kennedy put a chick in her, make her gay.
Make it lame.
Fuck it, make it more lame.
The chef was confused by your request. Put a fucking chick in it. Make her
You're
gay.
fucking gay.
Make it lame.
10-9 Jagger.
You check my closet for Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah. I think that was my favorite of the specials. The joining the Pandaverse. Just cause like
I thought you said it was fucking Pandaverse. I thought you just said it was a different one the other day.
no, joining the Pandaverse. The one where the
That was so
Cartman's
good,
the
though.
black chick.
Yeah, it's so good. I just love what you guys are all doing with this.
Dude, like what like makes it my favorite one though is just like how good the voice actor is that did the black chick Cartman.
Yeah.
Because she's just like Cartman.
I just love how like they get to the end, she gets everything done, and
On the computer, she
Yeah.
just fires up Baldur's Gate 3. He's like, wait, no, something's wrong. My save game, I'm already 50 hours in.
Don't cross universes.
Stan's like, save games don't even cross from PC to PS5. Why would they cross multiple universes?
It is Cartman.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, fucking crikey.
I kind of I like what they're doing with the specials, but I kind of feel like South Park might be on its way out because of the way that they're doing it. Like they're only doing specials, so they can pretty much pick and choose when they're gonna do it.
I was say, what's the time gaps between the specials?
They haven't been long.
They signed on a deal for fucking like 10 seasons.
Yeah,
But-
with Paramount Plus.
Yeah, each season includes like 4 episodes that are put together for the movie.
Yeah, so they still got
they're
a
special.
while, but I think it might be.
So
Well,
was it
I
signed
don't
off
know,
by
man. They're
Comedy
like halfway
Central?
through them now.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying though.
So
they still
switched
got a
from
little
Comedy
while.
Central to Paramount Plus.
Yep.
Oh, dude, they ain't been on Comedy Central in a long time.
Yeah, they went from Comedy Central to fucking like Hulu. They were on for a while,
Yeah, they were on Hulu. I remember the movie was on Netflix for a while.
and then they were on HBO Max,
I remember that.
and then they went from HBO Max to fucking Paramount.
Yeah,
I know that.
Paramount.
Yeah. South Park got everywhere.
They've been around.
Yeah. I got that Paramount Plus free trial going on right now, and I think my favorite thing about it so far has been South Park. I've also
How much that is?
$4.99 a month.
That's it.
Yeah, dude, it's nice. They got like Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Tropic Thunder, fucking. They got a bunch of good shit on there. All the Nickelodeon cartoons, like they got the old Rugrats, Hey Arnold, Cat Dog, Angry Beavers, Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah, that's what you were just watching Angry Beavers on the other day. It was
Yeah.
fucking sweet.
I was watching Jimmy Neutron.
Let me Jutron.
Kai's been watching this shit out of SpongeBob.
So let me Jutron.
Oh, okay. So, alright, hold on. Just a second. Alright. So, anyway, that reminded me.
This is already a shit story.
It's gonna be because I have to tell what I did right before we started. I was
Shut up.
Yeah. Oh man, it was awesome. I was getting the what the hell those are called?
Cushions?
Cushions from behind the couch, putting them on there, and I was fucking right next to my ass is like probably 2 foot away from Curtis' fucking face, And I was like, hey man, you want to hear something funny? Just act like I was going to tell him something. And I ripped ass right in his face. And it was glorious.
Good that you
And
didn't
it's
shit
just-
yourself.
That would have been fine. I would have been fucking more pleased with that. Just because of all the times I remember as a kid, this motherfucker just sitting on me and ripping ass on the side of my head.
Payback
Like I
so
can't,
big.
like I couldn't move. Like I couldn't, like
You get to the retirement home first, bro. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised I ain't give you pink eye doing that shit.
Hey, yeah, dude just come be like, hey.
I feel like my mom would have sent me to school with pink eye anyways. Like,
She probably would have.
Yeah, I believe
Just
that.
stay away from people. What was the worst thing your mom ever sent you to school with? Like, where you were like trying to convince her, like, Mom, like, look, I don't need to be going to school.
poison ivy all over my face where my eyes were swelled shut.
Ooh, that fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Dude, I've never had poison ivy.
I got it real bad when I was a kid. Poison ivy, poison oak, sumac. I got all that shit. Like,
You ever had poison ivy or anything, Curtis?
but like the worst part about that is like, yeah, I felt miserable, and the kids made fun of me too. Like,
Yeah, nah, I'm not allergic to any of this shit. What about you, Brandon? What's the worst thing your mom ever sent you to school with?
meningitis.
Nah, I can't remember ever really feeling like I should stay home and Mom making me go to school. So probably just being pissed off that I had to go to school. I don't want to go to school.
One time my mom
stay
told me.
home.
One time my mom told me when I was younger, she was like, "You can ditch school, but you gotta make it look like. Don't tell your dad. You gotta make it look like you're going to the bus stop and come back after like he goes to work." And like I totally tried doing it, and my dad busted me. Like so he drove me to school.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fucking
that
funny.
I couldn't really be like, "Yeah, Mom told me it was cool." Like he could throw her under the bus. Like
I remember one time, this was like a couple years after, I think it's a couple years, maybe the year after you left for Florida. I was out waiting for the bus, but I went out super fucking early, and I was playing basketball out in the driveway, and here come the bus. And I fucking dropped the ball and picked my shit up and ran, and she just boom, didn't even fucking
could see
slow
you
down.
and everything.
Yeah, just didn't even slow down, and I was like, oh fuck, I just missed a bus, and like, so like, Mom's gone to work, Dave's gone to work, fucking everybody's gone. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stay home from school. But what had happened, and why I really actually missed the bus, was because that was the high school bus.
It was the wrong bus.
Yeah, I was just out before the high
You were
school
out
bus
early as
passed.
shit.
Yeah, because I was playing basketball, and I didn't realize it. And then I was in the house, like fucking, I was sitting in the kitchen, and I was like, fuck. I was like sitting there, and I was like, should I call Paw? I was like, should I call Mom at work and tell her what happened? And I was like, what should I do? And then there come the bus. She slowed down a little bit and then just took the fuck back off. I was like, shit, didn't even have...
Oh, I did miss the bus.
Yeah.
I didn't. My mom and dad sent me out on a fucking Saturday one time. Fucking, it was like 3-4 feet of snow in there, and I'm standing out there for like a half hour until the sun fucking comes up. I go back
That's
inside.
fucked up.
I come back inside
The
and I'm
bus
like,
never came.
I'm like, the bus never came. And they're like, huh, why? And they're like looking at like school listings to see if it like got a snow day or something. They're like, oh shit, it's Saturday, my bad, go back to bed. I'm like, fuck you guys, dude. Have you standing out in the snow, it's freezing out and shit.
Dude, my mom did that to me one time. Like, I remember I was sleeping. It was a Saturday morning. Mom's fucking screaming. It's like fucking 7:15. And she's like fucking screaming up the stairs. Yeah, get up, you're late for school. You need to get up and get a shower, get dressed and all this bullshit. And I'm like, Mom, it's Saturday. And she goes, oh, sorry. and fucking just.
At least she didn't make you do it
Yeah.
anyways. Like,
Yeah. That was fucking. That was the only time I could ever remember Mom doing that.
I'm sorry.
Fuck, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I went on a spree missing the bus there for a while. One year, dude, I missed the bus like, shit, you not, like, every day, 1 week I missed the bus. Fucking Paw got pissed at me because I kept calling him. He'd give me a ride to school.
you ever get kicked off the bus, then pisses your parents off? Like, I'm kicked off the bus for a week. They're like, we can't fucking take you to school for a week.
Damn. No, I never got kicked off the bus.
I got kicked off the bus once.
Really? What you get kicked off the bus for?
I beat this kid up.
I'll be like, what happened? Like you
was-
gotta elaborate a little bit more. Jesus Christ.
He was fucking real douchebag kid. He was like 2 years older than me, maybe a year older than me. But he just used to fuck with me all the time. I was always like real shy and quiet and everything. And I remember like the one day,
So you were gay?
yeah, the one day I was like walking by and he like, I don't even remember what he did. And I just like turned and I remember I put my head down and I just ran head first, fucking drove him straight back into the fucking window, like busted his head up against the window and I just started hitting him. And I beat the fucking shit out of him. And
He
then
went
they
psycho that
yeah,
day.
they were gonna kick me off the bus and not do anything to him. And then Dad went in there and fucking like got into a big fight with the principal and shit. And then they ended up, I was suspended for a week and he wasn't allowed on the bus for the rest of the year. I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, because you were just
Fair
defending
enough.
yourself. Huh?
Yeah, I just beat him up. That's the first like fight I ever was in.
One time we threw like a cake fight on the bus, and I just remember the bus driver being like, "You guys are cleaning that up." That was on our old school bus growing up when I lived back there at the campground days.
So that was Pam that told you that?
Yeah, Pam was the one screaming that.
Curtis had Pam as bus driver too.
It was Pam that
She
told
used,
us
she used
that.
to talk to
She
me
was
about
cool.
Curtis sometimes.
Yeah, Pam was cool.
Yeah.
So when we were having a big cake fight in the back of the bus, like 10, 12 of us fucking grabbing the cake, smashing, smearing it everywhere. She's just like, "You guys are cleaning that up."
Dude, so
The fuck I
the only thing I ever remember that that happened on the bus was between me and fucking Jordan Wadsworth. You remember that douchebag?
Yeah, I got in a fight with him.
Yeah, fucking goddamn. I never met a Wadsworth that I thought was like cool,
Same.
like worth anything. But he was talking shit about something, and I was just like sitting there, and I was like looking out the window, and then like I look over and I see him. He's like looking at me, and he fucking launched and like kicked me in my side, and like I fucking like pushed up against the window, and he like fucking come over and like pushed my head up against the window, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I like pushed him back, and he fucking got back into his own seat and like sat down and just like kept talking shit, and I was like, what the fuck? And do you remember Avery Faust?
That sounds really familiar.
Well, she seen it happen, and like the next day on the bus, she fucking when he got on, she grabbed him and fucking just like swung him and threw him into the into the seat and started like going off on him about it. It was fucking hilarious.
That's funny.
Man, that bitch was fucking smoking hot, dude. Oh my god.
That sounds really familiar.
Dude, she was the first chick I hung out with, like, alone, like her, but, like, we were, like, probably, like, 14, maybe 15 at the time, and, like, I went over to her house, and her parents were at home, and fucking, just us two, and, like, we fucking handcuffed ourselves together. Yeah, it was a fun time, man.
At least they weren't real handcuffs and like you dropped the keys
Yeah.
somewhere. Like her parents got home or some shit. Like, That would have been a different
Explain
situation. Yeah. To the furnace, like both handcuffed to the furnace or something. There was a man that came in, I swear.
You guys ever see any good fights at school?
Yeah. I remember one time, oh my god, this was fucking so amazing. I got a couple good fight stories, man. So like I was leaving lunch and not the hallway that goes over by like the attendance office and whatnot, but the other one.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going down that hallway and we were like just passing the men's restroom, and I hear it, and like right next to me was Lamb and maybe Derek. I don't know. No, not Derek. Who was the fucking phys ed teacher?
Diaz?
Not him, the other one.
Better?
Yeah, I think it was them two. I know Lamb for sure. I'm not 100% on the other one. But these two chicks, it was Sarah Crejon and Katie Dodds, and they were both pretty fucking smoking hot. And they started fighting. And I mean, they were like throwing bombs on fucking, like throwing each other up against that fucking big glass window and shit, fucking just wailing on each other. And I heard Lamb, he's like, "Oh, fight." And they started like breaking through, and they like, cause they were right behind me, and they come up and like walk through, and then they seen who it was, and I remember Lamb's like, "Hold up."
To the other teacher?
Yeah. And then they both just stood there, and they were like watching. I'm saying like from me to you away, I was like right behind them, and they were like watching it, and I was like right up front too, you know. And then
were they like, maybe if we're lucky, we'll see a titty pop out?
Yeah, they watched it for a good. No, I mean it was like 5-10 seconds. You know, not super long, but like just standing there watching, and then Lamb's just like, "Beck," and then they stepped in and they're like, "All right, break it up."
As soon as they see Beck.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh man, that is so great."
Oh, that's funny. That's
Hold up.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I never seen like a full on fight, but the closest thing I seen to it, actually something pretty funny happened in it, and it involved Benner too, because it was in PE class. It was in the morning. This is like my fucking second period, and I think it was my first period. And
first period you ever had?
Yeah, it was terrible too. But it was dude, Preston Jennings and Torrey Horn. You remember them, Corey?
The first one.
You remember Preston?
Yeah.
You don't remember
It's
Torrey?
the Sean O'Malley fight they was just talking about.
Well, it was them two, and they didn't get along. But Preston,
Torrey Torn.
But like, Torrey was just like always arrogant, like he was the best. He was like just always like that kind of dude. And Preston was like a hillbilly, and he would take martial arts like karate classes or something, and he would always try to come back and tell all these stories about how he beat the shit out of his fucking sensei, and like how good he was at all this and shit like that, talking about how he's such a high degree black belt, and we were in like 10th grade, dude. Yeah, he's definitely just talking all this shit. And like, so Torrey and Preston would get into it all the time, and like we're after class and we're waiting for the bell to fucking tone so we can go to the next class, and Torrey and Preston are fucking going at it, and they're like fucking chest to chest, and Mr. Bennett fucking comes in, he like steps in between them, and fucking Torrey, he goes, and fucking picks Mr. Bennett up and puts him off to the side, and then just goes back at fucking Preston. And I was like, no way. I was like, that's fucking ridiculous. That was the funniest thing that I ever seen happen.
That is so fucking funny.
That would have been comedic too, man.
I don't think I ever seen any other fights. I can't remember any. I almost got in a fight with fucking. You remember Kyler Clemens?
Clemens sounds familiar, but not the first name.
Dude's a fucking douchebag. God, dude, like did that. Like honestly, I hope that someday this dude hears this episode and remembers that he is just the douchiest of douchebags. God, I hated that kid. I was in Huffman's class. I was sitting in the back and my nose started bleeding. And I like raised my hand and I was like, can I go to the bathroom? I was like, my nose is bleeding. He's like, it's bleeding? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, alright. He's like, you can go to the bathroom. And then he's like, go clean it up, then you can go to the nurse. And I was like, okay. So I get up and then Kyler goes, yeah, that's what happens when you do drugs. And I was just like, what? And I fucking turned around and it was like, that was my first instinct was just like, fuck you, dude. And as soon as I did, dude, I yelled it, dude. I was like, fuck you, Kyler. And Mr. fucking Hoffman goes, hey. And fucking, he's like, all right. Now, go clean that up, go to the nurse, and then go to the office. So, I go and I fucking clean that up, whatever. And, I'm sitting in the fucking office, and, they had me write out what I did, so I just, like, wrote it out, and Mr. Beck read it, and he goes, listen, I can't have you doing this in class. And that was all he said. And then I sat in the office until the end of the period, and I went back and got my shit.
God, Mr. Beck.
I always thought Mr. Beck was a decent principal.
He was assistant principal. Our principal was fucking bullshit. Mr. Moore.
So I had Mr.
Gaylord Moore.
See, okay,
yeah,
so
Steyer was the fucking assistant principal after
y'all
Beck.
was crazy because like I had Mr. I can't remember if his name was Fisher or Schaefer.
Schaefer. Because he retired the year before I went into the high school.
Okay, do you know like what the story?
No.
He got in trouble for altering the GPA of his daughter to be valedictorian.
Oh shit.
And they like forced him to retire. And then so then your first because like right after he retired. Oh no, that was like middle of the year. That's what it was. And then they had fucking Mr. Vandenberg come in and finish out the year as principal. And then they had a replacement come in.
Yeah, Mr. Moore. Fuck that dude.
Yeah.
Gaylord Moore.
Yeah, because I remember my senior year was with fucking Vandenberg.
I don't really remember Mr. Moore.
Yeah, because he was a fucking douchebag and he didn't do anything. That dude was just more annoying than anything. Mr. Steyer, he was just a douche.
Yeah, so I remember Steyer and Beck, and that was about it.
Yeah, dude.
Man, I remember getting in so much trouble with Beck.
I can imagine.
Oh, tell him about the time you seen dude try to fight Mr. Beck. When that fucking the Tebow's brother, when that Paul Tebow that did that,
Yeah,
he tried to
like more than once. Like I don't know, man. I just remember him like the one time he was up. I was gonna talk about that when we were talking about fighting, but I don't really like. I just remember him being up in his face yelling. And somebody got taken to the ground, but I don't remember exactly like what happened.
Oh, you said dude like tried to do something and Mr. Beck took dude down and held him until fucking the police got there.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I think like they were yelling and dude like walked up to do something and Beck just fucking grabbed him, dropped him, and fucking just held him until people came. Like I don't really remember.
Wasn't Beck one of the wrestling coaches at one time?
I don't know.
I thought maybe.
I thought Steyer was.
I don't think so. Not anytime.
Okay, so like, how was his office and shit set up when you guys? Because that all got moved around.
It was behind the guidance counselor's office, wasn't it?
Yeah, you know, like when
Or
you
the attendant's
when you
office.
come in and there's like the window where you can talk to the attendance lady.
Yeah.
So if you go in there, like you go in immediately, there's another door. That's the counselor's office. And then if you go to the right, there's the attendance office desk.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go
Left from
yeah
there.
left from there, and then
that was his
that's
office?
yeah into his
Okay,
office. from there.
so before that, when you first walked in the room and you said that was the guidance counselor's office,
yeah.
that used to be
Or
his.
not the guidance counselor, but like the school counselor.
Okay, that used to be his office, and then like right, so like you would open the door, and the desk would be like right here, the door to his office, and then over a little bit, all the way back would be it was like a little fucking conference room, and I remember the one time I was sitting down there and fucking it was just like me and Mrs. Bickley, and we were just like talking, and then Travis Clark got sent down and he had to sit in Mr. Beck's office, and you know I'm just like talking with Mrs. Bickley, and fucking Mr. Beck walks in, and because you know his office was like right there as soon as you were walking, so his door was open, and that was where the two chairs where the students would sit in, and his desk was like here, and then his chair's over here. So then like he like walks in the main room, and I just hear, Travis, get your feet off of my desk. Sitting there with his feet up on his desk. I'm like, yes, that is amazing. Get your feet off of my desk. It was really funny though, because like after that, like I said, the whole time I'm just like talking to Mrs. Bickley, and
I bet she laughed.
and then he got sent out, so like I was sitting on the one chair, this empty chair in the middle, and then he's sitting over here, and fucking he asked her a question, and she's like, Travis, you are down here because you are in trouble. You are not down here to be speaking. And I was like, I'm in trouble too. And I've been talking to you this whole fucking time.
Oh, so she told him shut the fuck up pretty much.
Yeah. I'm like, man, we just been bullshitting.
I bet you just looked at him and was like, ooh.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever go to a school where if your parents gave them permission, they could paddle you?
No.
Yeah. Those schools sucked.
I bet they did.
How many times you got your ass beat?
Well, it depends. My dad said if he gets paddled, let us know. He's gonna get it at home too. So I got twice the paddlings.
How many times that happened?
I can't remember how many times. It was more than a dozen. I was always pissed when the fucking teacher would walk me down to the principal's office. And it was always not. It was either the principal. They got like the two biggest people in the school. Either the principal or the like fucking gym coach to paddle you.
Fuck you guys.
Goodbye. Go hold up that gym class real quick. Let him fucking paddle you. That's fucked up.
Yeah, I would have got it a couple times.
Apparently, Baton used to do it a long time ago.
That's what I heard too.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, I never seen it happen.
Yeah,
I was threatened with it a couple times.
I wasn't.
Yeah, so my fucking dad was always like, yeah, tell him if we get paddled, I'll get paddled at home. So, like, I'd be walking down the principal's office, and the teacher would be like, oh, it's not that bad. I was like, yeah, fucking right, you don't know. Like, I gotta get when I get home, too. Like,
yeah, right.
I ain't upset about the one in the office.
But, like, the one at home is gonna be way worse. That fucking sucks. Zellhuber and Prado. I don't know who the fuck any of these guys are.
I remember having to go to lunch right after that one time. Like, get paddled and go down to lunch. You remember the fucking, like, the tables that fold up and fold down? Imagine sitting on one of those little round seats after you get done getting paddled. It was so uncomfortable, dude.
Can I just stand, please?
My ass hurts. I can't sit down. This is bullshit.
I think it was pizza day that day. I couldn't even enjoy my damn pizza. Like,
yeah, that'd be shitty. Get paddled on pizza day. So, I fucking got that PlayStation 5 now, and I'm telling you, like, it's worth it. Like, I've only been playing Ragnarok for like a half hour, and it's fucking...
what size hard drive did you get?
It
1
comes,
terabyte?
it comes with 1 terabyte, but then I got a 2 terabyte expansion.
The controller looks sweet.
It's a nice controller, but I do wish that it was flip flop still. I definitely like the Xbox controller better. Still.
See,
Oh, no,
I don't
it's
understand
controller
why they
looks
don't
rough.
make like an Xbox style controller.
I think they do, but it's not official. It's just a.
Yeah, I like this. This is,
It's a
this even
probably
seems a
a
little
third
wider
party.
than it used to too.
So, I would use it.
Oh, is that center
I'm
a
pretty
button?
sure you can get it. What?
Is this a button?
Yeah, you can use it as a button, like in Final Fantasy.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
a button.
You can use it
Because
as
I
a
was
button.
gonna push it down, but it
You
wouldn't.
use it as a button? I thought that was the sensor.
See, there's a button right here. A
Yeah,
button right
you
here,
can
a
use it.
button.
You can use it as a pad.
Oh,
when
too?
you're- Yeah, you can use it as a
Oh,
pad.
that's
yeah,
dope.
like that.
That's really dope.
Yeah, but it's like my map button in Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I like it. It feels really sleek too, like good quality. I feel like the
controller
Better
better
be-
be good quality.
that was the one that came with it, right?
No.
$75
Oh, I thought it was the one that
controller?
came with it.
No.
Is the one that came with it identical? Yeah, it's like identical almost. So yeah, it's a good quality controller, I think. Like compared to like the very first Xbox controller they give you with the Xbox. I always feel like the controllers that you have to buy separately are always a better quality.
Because I still got the controller that came with my Xbox, and that's like one of my favorite controllers.
What do you think? Okay.
As long as you don't fucking end up with stick drift, you get a broken in controller.
Trick stiff.
What do I think about what?
Like the first Xbox controller it comes with compared to the ones aftermarket that you buy. Like the-
I'd rather get like an actual like official Xbox, not like third party or nothing.
No, I'm not talking about third party. I'm talking about like the controllers Xbox makes for them that you buy separately. I always feel like they're a better quality than the first one.
The
You get
same
with it.
ones, though.
Yeah, it should be the same.
They're just like a regular Xbox brand controller, which if I buy anything, that's going to be the one that I buy.
Yeah.
You know? I'll probably get a different color.
I also
Right.
feel like the new PlayStations are a huge console. Like, it's like they got bigger.
Yeah, the PlayStation 5 is big.
You see, and I, like, personally, I don't give a fuck about how big a system is.
Yeah, me neither. But
I'm just surprised with how big it is.
I think yeah, that's what she said.
He's talking about his mom.
That's what I thought.
Well, I mean, who else would I be talking about?
Your grandma?
But no, I feel like I feel like the apps are less the more smooth on the Xbox. Like I didn't really feel like the games ran any different, like laggier or nothing like that. But like Spotify and all that would like buffer more.
On what?
PlayStation. But dude, it's so worth it. Fucking that Final Fantasy VII remake is the shit. I'm gonna play that one, the new one. I got that Digimon game. Yeah, it's getting fucking sweet.
Yeah, I'm about to start playing that Digimon. Well, you got two of them that you gave me, right?
Yeah, but it's both on the same like thing. Like you just load the game up and you can pick either Cyber Sleuth or Hacker's Memory.
Cyber Sleuth is the one that's more like Re-Arise, right?
No, not really. There's just the same aspect that's like Re-Arise is in Hacker's Memory too. That's only like a small portion of the game. Like most of the game is like I don't know exactly how to describe it. You'll see, but yeah, I would do Cyber Sleuth first. It's a little
Cyber Sleuth.
yeah, it's less confusing. When you start, make sure you talk to the bitch that stands right outside the door of the office.
Why?
You'll find out. You'll be happy that you did.
Be dappy that you had.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking check out the emulators and shit on there too, dude. They got a bunch of fucking old sweet ass games.
So you got Super Nintendo on there, right?
Yeah, they got Super Nintendo, regular Nintendo.
How many
Sega.
games you got for Super?
I don't know. I ain't been on there.
Motherfucker. I just want to see if they got some Super Turkey Bowling, because
I don't think they have Super Turkey Bowling. They might. You never know.
it'd be awesome if they did. I want to play that game.
Yeah, I don't remember that game at all.
Ask Eric about it. He remembers it.
I bet he does.
I guarantee you he does.
Dude, did you know that
So
Sam
WWF
just left Eric?
What?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because she came home from work and he was in the house sleeping and the baby was in the car with the car on.
Like in the garage or some shit too, or
No, just outside. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
yeah. I was like, no fucking way.
I wonder how
dude.
long the baby was there for.
Right.
Like, was it just a couple minutes? I mean, it doesn't matter. I know it doesn't matter, but like, what if it was there for hours? Like,
I don't know, for him to go in and go to sleep, that's crazy.
Yeah, as he said, the only way to get the baby to take a nap was a car ride. So, but like, why would you go back in the house? Like,
oh, so he tried to use that as an excuse?
probably. But yeah, I was like, no shit, dude. That fucking.
Yeah, I bet Sam was
That's
fucking
rough.
heated, dude, because she freaked out on me for throwing some fucking trash in the fire one time. Like,
Dude, she stayed through a lot of dumb shit that he's done. That's yeah.
I'm glad the baby's okay.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I just found out about that like yesterday. It's fucking crazy. Ugh. Fuck, now I feel like one side of my nose is half trying to run, and the other half just it hurts. Probably got a sinus infection.
Sucks to be you, nerd.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. I hate it.
Thought he had Slacker the Sky Dragon on his arm for a second.
That would be cool as fuck. See someone with a sweet ass Yu-Gi-Oh tattoo.
But dude, the eye's fucked up.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah. Oh damn.
I don't know if he keeps on walking into it like that.
I don't think he walked into it. I think
Yeah, I think he can't even see out that one eye.
Yeah.
Dude, Marty fell down on his face the other night, dude. His whole fucking eye swelled up like this fucking big. Like, it was
That
vicious.
shit happens to Marty all the time.
Yeah, dude, Marty be falling a lot.
I felt bad because his whole entire the white of his eye filled up with blood.
Did you like go to the hospital?
Hell
I
no.
don't think so.
That's Marty. He ain't going.
Fucking.
I mean, I probably wouldn't either. I mean, like I told
Man,
him,
I
he
miss
probably
Marty
got
though. I ain't seen
concussion.
him in forever.
Oh yeah, he said something about like he'd like do like a game night or something. He's like
Hell
misses game nights.
Oh no, what is he like nervous to come do an episode of the podcast?
I think he just always like. I think he probably like fucking got a ride home from Dave, his manager at work, and they like sit there and drink at work. You know, after they get off work. So.
What was your favorite Tomb Raider out of the first three, Curtis? You remember the first three? Did you play any of them?
I don't remember the second or third one.
No. See, I don't remember the second or
So-
third one either.
So I'm gonna say number one.
Me too.
I feel like I played one
There's-
on the PlayStation 2.
Yeah, they have.
I'm pretty sure I played at least the second one. I don't know if I ever played the third one.
I loaded it up and showed Corey, and you can toggle on the old and new graphics, so you can like push the button and it'll make it look like the old game, like the old original PlayStation version, and then you hit it again and it makes it look like the remastered version. It's fucking pretty cool.
Yeah.
So you can like see the difference.
Yeah, and
That's awesome.
it's wild.
Because when he was first playing it, I was like, I don't remember it looking this crisp. And then he like
Yeah.
toggled it over to the old way, and I was like, all right, yeah, this looks familiar now. Like,
I think after I'm done with God of War, I'm gonna fucking. God, I just lost the game that I was thinking about. What's the next game I wanted to get? Oh, Spider-Man.
I hear so much good shit about that, man.
Yeah, I heard it was the best game ever made, so we'll look into that.
That pisses me off that they're like, man, I'm telling you, console exclusive bullshit. I fucking
isn't
hate
there a
that
second
shit.
Spider-Man game coming out?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's out.
Ooh, you just went right into that knee. You
Yeah,
can take a
I'm.
hit.
They got the Spider-Man, and then they got the Spider-Man Miles Morales. And I'm pretty sure you're right. It is Spider-Man 2's out. I was looking through like the classic game catalog, and like it kind of sucks. I feel like Game Pass is a better service than fucking PlayStation Premium.
PlayStation Premium.
Yep. But dude, it is definitely still like worth having
Does
it.
the headset work for both consoles?
My white one down there does. I can
That's
switch it.
dope.
Yeah, I can switch it from Xbox to PS5. I was like, fucking sweet. I'm glad I didn't get rid of that one. Ooh.
That was nice. Too bad he's a pussy. Because it looked like it didn't even fucking
That's beat.
take your mom.
Yeah.
Eyeball is so fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine if you didn't have insurance and like your winnings from your fight had to go towards like fixing your body?
Oh, Jesus Christ, yeah. Like, I don't have insurance, but I'm a World star cage fighter. Ooh.
And have Dana White tell you, well, insurance isn't going to cover it this time.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I say, imagine getting that call. That would fucking suck.
We're going to have to let you go from the contract.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how high their insurance rates are, though?
Oh, dude, I can't imagine.
The insurance companies love them.
I'm sure they do. Charge them out the ass.
No, they don't.
I'm sure they do.
Well, I thought the insurance companies are wanting you to have a higher rate.
Yeah, but then they gotta be paying for all them expenses too.
But they charge so fucking much.
That's true.
They're making money.
As long as nobody dies. That policy, yeah.
Shit, even if they die, they'll make money off of something.
That dude's done.
Yeah, dude. No, so he ain't got nothing left. This is either gonna end up with a knockout or a fucking
It's
decision.
gonna be a decision.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody knocking anybody out in this fight. These guys are fucking pansies.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. He's got a dream catcher on his fucking... on his chest there.
Yeah,
Captured his dream of knocking that dude out.
Can't even tell what that
Ooh.
was.
That'd be some shit if he got knocked out. Right
I
here
would
at the
laugh
end.
so much.
Last 30 seconds.
Beat the shit out of that dude and then get knocked out in the last 30 seconds of the fight. Like, ugh.
Have something to tell you about that.
Yeah. Dude, you know he probably still... Nah, I don't know. He probably don't think about it no more.
He
Kelson.
does.
Nah. He don't seem like the type that would hold on to it.
I mean, why does he even gotta think about it? He retired undefeated.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Ooh, shit. Get him. Ooh. Ooh. Man, that dude's giving some fucking good last
Both of his
ditch
eyes
effort.
are
Fuck.
flashing out.
You're a last ditch effort.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking. You ain't gotta remind me, piece of shit.
That's what I do.
It's fair. Oof. Oof.
When we were played up, and you yelled at me for being mean because you're a sissy.
You were being a fucking douchebag for a second, bro.
I got out there, and it was like, you see, I'm not the only one that says you're being an asshole. She's like, sometimes I don't think you just realize your tone, and I'm like, I was just saying, man.
What happened?
He got all, I was fucking up and played up, and, like, he was, like, telling me how to do it, but he was, like, I don't know, they would say, I guess they would say mansplaining it, like, kinda. And I was like, look, dude, I was like, this is my second fucking time playing this game. I was like, I don't really know what I'm doing. I was like, I know I'm fucking up. You don't have to tell me I'm fucking up. Just tell me how to fucking do it right.
But in my defense, I was just telling him how to do it right.
But
I was a little animated about it because we were like running out of shit, and I was like, oh, shit. I was like, no, stop doing it, because he kept like picking it up and putting it down and picking it up and putting it out, and
I kept hitting the wrong button. He was like, stop fucking picking it up, and I was like, I'm trying. I don't know what button to hit.
Yeah, I was like, you got his X on it, and he kept doing it.
It honestly blows my mind, Curtis, that you play a game about cooking and you're a cook. Like, that, like...
Oh, man,
yeah, that's why Corey didn't play.
I'll work a whole shift and get home and play that game.
I can understand if it was building a house like Sims or something, but a game about cooking too, and it's like, it'd be different if it was like Bobby Flay or something. They played
Bobby Buffet.
Bobby Buffet.
Dude, for 3 days, me and Curtis talked about playing zombies, and none of those days did it happen, but all of those days, instead of texting me about zombies, this motherfucker would text me and be like, "You gonna come play Plate Up? Let's play Plate Up." Like, man, we talked about we were gonna come home and or we were gonna play zombies, trying to beat that map, and he's like, "No, let's play some Plate Up."
How can you tell what level you are in that game? Because
In what game?
Played Up.
What do you mean? What level you are?
Because it says you can unlock room at level 6.
Oh, you just gotta keep playing it, and
You can't tell where your level is though.
yeah, I don't know how to.
You could probably look at it in like
it tells you as you level up. I'm only at like level 2, I think. You got
that would make sense because you suck.
Yeah, you get points from like going more days and shit.
Door maze and shit. Yeah, the longer you make it before you have to restart on day 1, the better shit you get.
I don't know, man. I feel like me, you, and Anna had a pretty good little system there. We'd be able to get 3-4 stars.
Yeah, I think we could do it.
We might get 5 stars.
I
if
think
we're lucky.
I think me, you, and Corey need to get a good game of fucking Eisendrache.
We
And
do.
fucking beat that shit. Cause me and Corey been pretty close. I've been to the boss fight by myself. You've been to the boss fight by yourself.
We've both been to the last stage of the boss fight.
Yeah, we've been to the boss fight together. We all know how to run the trap. We all know how to fucking.
To the second phase of the boss fight together. We've both been to the last phase of it on solo.
I can't believe we made it all the way until we ran out of ammo.
Yeah,
That pissed me off.
we have that shit figured out.
Yeah, we got that figured out now.
Especially if you playing, because you can always get one too.
He don't have any fucking power vacuums.
What?
Yeah, he don't have power vacuums.
I hardly have any.
Yeah, dude, there's
Gobblegums.
no real good gobblegums on the K Dizzy account. He's got some soda fountains, a couple. Like, basically, I just put support stuff on his. I put, like, self-medication, Phoenix Up, near-death experience, soda fountain, shit like that for his. And then he can do the wolf bow, and then we can do one of the other two, you know. You know how to do the fire bow, so I can do the fucking storm bow.
Yeah.
Unless we're gonna go to round 2, then I can do the void bow, but we're gonna.
It don't matter, man.
I feel like the best games are when you have shopping free with first and then extra credits after that, in my opinion.
I'll pick up an extra credit, but if I don't get a double points out of the tram most of the time, I'll just reset it.
I've been rolling with it, and then I'll just buy another gobble gum.
With the extra credits?
Yeah, I'll use all my extra credits, and then you can buy both your other gobble gums with that extra credits. So if you get your shopping free,
that extra credit.
Ooh, yeah, so you could get it pretty good.
I feel like you just wasted the extra credit then.
not if you buy it. Not if you get it on the first time.
Yeah, so
if you get it on the first time, okay. So if you get it, you get extra credits, and then you get it your first time. You can open up the entire map, and then you can still run that trap once and get enough zombies to. Hopefully, you can get a double points, and then you can run the trap a couple times, and you ain't got no worries at all. But
yeah, dude, my favorite is getting shopping free, and then give you an extra credit. Then you get a double points. That's my favorite.
That'd be absolute perfect game.
But if I get an extra credit,
I like extra credit with the double points, and then buying it, getting the fucking shopping free after that, and then by the time you get to the end, you get it, and then you get the perkaholic. I feel like that's the perfect.
But I mean,
perfect
if
way.
you get the fucking. If you get the extra credit and you get the double points with it, you can open everything up to the power, and just like leave the church kind of shut off from one side for a little while, and then you got enough to run the trap and shit a few times, and then you got enough to get all the points to get your next gobble gums too.
But if you get the double points and you get it, and then you buy a perk. Or buy a gobble gum and you get the shopping free then. and get it like I said, then you have all your perks.
Yeah.
And you can get your fucking and you still have all the points
Yeah.
from that except for 1500.
It's
So I mean,
basically the same as if you would get shopping free first and then get a double points from the second one. So like that. Yeah, that's
either or.
That's the ideal. But oh shit.
Dude, chair's fucked up, man.
But yeah, that's like ideal. But I can work with just getting an extra credit right off the rip.
So like I like also when you get that shopping free and you're running through. I like when you get to the end there when the box is on that side. So like, cause I'll hit the box, open up, go down, get that gobble gum. Whether I pick it up or not, I have time to fucking run back up, you nasty bitch. Run back up and fucking get whatever weapon out of the box. So it's like awesome. But then you get the box on the first side and you can't do that.
Yeah. I'd say I've done that a few times. So what I've been doing actually most of the time, instead of just getting a box weapon, I will get my shopping free. I'll run that whole circuit. I'll get to the end, and I'll just either buy I'll either buy the steak sauce at the bottom of the stairs in the fucking church on my way up there, or I'll buy the cream from the wall, because it's right opposite from the gobblegum machine, just so I have that second weapon if I get my perkaholic. Then I don't have to fucking worry about.
I've just been trying real hard to remember that shit.
Yeah. I feel like we get all three of us in on one game and it's over with. Like, we feel like we'll fucking destroy shit. I'll say Corey knows enough about it now that we can just go in there.
Right now?
Like, is it 12?
Just about middle after 12, 14 now.
Damn.
Is it too late to play a game?
I mean, I'm down to play a game.
I'll try.
Are we okay to finish this fight and then we can end the episode after this fight?
Yeah, I'll say.
Because don't nobody want to see the main event. This is.
Yeah, I don't even give a fuck. I like Brandon Moreno, but I don't even know who Brandon Royval is, so I don't care about that fight. This is supposed to be a good fight.
So far, I think Rodriguez has got the first round so far.
Yeah, C-Titty's kind of getting beat up.
Yeah. I feel like that's a common thing, though. I feel like he always be getting beat up at first. At least a little bit.
He just kind of fucking...
Kind of like a Chuck Liddell. He takes some punishment no matter what.
Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. I thought he was about to hit him with a little fucking... Candy.
You think the winner's gonna get a title shot?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you don't think?
They're not allowed. Elliot Taporia said no.
I would say, honestly, I wonder who they're gonna... Because, like, I don't think Volk deserves a rematch. I mean...
It was a good-ass fight. He got dropped. I mean...
But it was only round 2, so...
I don't think Volk wants a fucking quick rematch.
I hope not.
I think Topuria wants to fucking fight again, so...
Well, yeah, I mean, basically, he didn't get hurt in that fight. It's not like he's got to lay off for a long time.
Those things they sit there and press on their eyes, is that supposed to like bring the swelling down or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a cold compress.
Cold compress, yeah.
It fucking takes swelling down.
I wasn't sure because the back of it looked like metal.
Yeah.
It is metal.
They keep it on ice.
Yep. That's how they keep it cold as fuck. See, that's discipline stuff, because I watched that and I'm like, I've put bags of ice over top of my head and arms and shit like that, and that shit sucks. I don't like doing that. And they got motherfuckers just like pouring ice water on your fucking head, and they got a bag of ice just sitting on your nuts, and they rubbing it on your chest and shit.
That eye too. Like,
yeah. I couldn't be a fighter. I'm not that tough. I'm taught that enough. I do like that Yair Rodriguez though. He's ooh.
I would be like a good Conor McGregor.
What like going get one
Really good and really cocky while I'm winning, and I would take losing really fucking terribly.
You get a 5-win streak.
Your wife
Those are
is
the
in
only
me
5 fights
DMs.
you
Like I can see like getting lucky enough to get like all the way up and then fucking not really being, I don't know.
Or would you take it bad enough to the point where you would pull a Khabib and like jump out the cage?
Bear jump.
Yeah, try to flying kick
I'm
somebody.
gonna come at you like a spider monkey. No,
As long as you don't get in trouble like he does.
that wasn't even because he won that fight and did that.
Yeah, I know,
That's
but
so
I'm just
weird.
saying, like,
It's so weird that he did that.
well, the dude was talking shit. Khabib was hype as fuck that night, though. Alright, now there's nothing happening here.
It's nothing happening.
He's holding on to C. Titty's head.
See titty.
We were just talking about how we hadn't seen him fight in a while, too.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking that about both of them too, really. And I was like, man, I ain't seen neither one of them. And they used to be like all the way up there. Yeah, number 3, number 4 in the division.
Well, Yair just lost to fucking, who the fuck is the champ?
Volk, well, was Volk.
Yeah, Yair, yeah, Volk beat Yair, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because his last few fights have been like Volk and Yair and Ortega and Max and
Yeah.
Makhachev.
Yeah.
So you're telling me Ortega can't be on top and can't just ring him around the neck?
He just,
No, I don't think that's legal.
I don't know why
I
not.
think that actually is legal.
I was curious about that. Like, could he like be gripping him by the neck like that? Or
Yeah, right. Like,
No pressure on the Adam's apple, probably.
Maybe no pressure on the windpipe.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
you can choke somebody out.
That would make that would.
But when you choke somebody out, that's
Restriction.
cutting off blood flow to the brain.
Yeah, not cutting off.
Not
fucking
cutting off.
air.
Not cutting off air to the lungs.
Okay.
Well, I guess you're cutting off oxygen to the brain either way.
This doesn't make sense to me. I thought maybe like pressure on the Adam's apple or something, but
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't really know.
We need
It's
that. We
just
need to
kinda
have
like
Herb
that.
Dean on and ask him.
Durbin.
because if you can elbow somebody in the face and accidentally slip and hit their throat, like I don't think that's a different.
You punch somebody in the throat.
Remember that time we were fucking around in Eric's basement with the MMA gloves, and I got the one fucking punch I got on you like right here. I punched you in the throat.
Yeah, that shit fucking got me good.
Judo chop somebody. He keeps on putting his fucking
Yeah, I
toes
said
in the
he did
cage.
it immediately after
Holy.
fucking Mark Goddard was like, "Don't you fucking do
Maybe
that."
he didn't notice the ref undid it the first time.
Garp Mallard.
He's a good ref. He's probably one of my favorite refs right now.
He's the worst.
I will slap the fucking shit
I can't
out of
believe
you,
even
dude.
said any ref was good.
Mario Yamasaki was the best.
No ref, no rules.
You know, Mario Yamasaki probably killed himself because of that shit.
Hopefully.
Just Dana White berated the fucking shit out of him.
He's a better ref than Mark Goddard.
No, he wasn't.
I know.
Shut
These
up.
are Herb Dean.
No, Mark Goddard is up there. And he's definitely
Dude,
my top
he's
3.
definitely on
might-
Herb
he-
Dean's level, but
Yeah.
I don't know about better.
No, he might be number 2 in
Yeah,
my
because
book.
I think Herb Dean's top of the game right now.
Yeah.
And I like that Jason Herzog too. He's a little
He's
jumpy,
beating
Who
He
you
but
thinks-
think's,
Rodriguez
who you think's
up
better
now.
fucking between
I say Ortega's got the
Herb Dean.
second round.
and Big John?
I'd say Rodriguez
Big
first
John.
round, Ortega second round.
You think there's anybody better than Big John?
Big John McCray?
Yeah. As a ref?
Refs, I think, they're better than Big John McCarthy. Nah. I think he was probably the the pinnacle. He's the bar for fucking a referee.
What Herb Dean strives for every day.
Yeah, Herb Dean.
You know who I think they should have as a commentator other than that? Mark Wahlberg.
Bisping.
Mark Wahlberg.
Not Mark Wahlberg.
Paul Felder.
Paul Felter. Fucking that one dude that did the MTV show.
Paul Felter up.
Paul Felder.
That had the short red
Felter
hair,
real
like
good.
really close to his scalp, and he did that show on MTV where like it was like a fighting show.
Eminem.
It was like a fighting show.
Jason
where, like,
Mayhem Miller.
yeah, that dude.
Jason Miller.
Yeah,
Fuck
no,
that
he'd be a
dude.
terrible
Yeah.
commentator.
I didn't even like him in that show. I like that show, but I don't like Jason Mayhem Miller very much.
He got beat up.
Yeah, he wasn't a very good. He got beat up by Michael Bisping before Michael Bisping was good. Like bad, Michael Bisping. Remember we
Bisping
watched
put it the fuck
we
down
watched
on
that
him.
at fucking Tina and Rebecca's house.
Did we?
Remember, because you were like house sitting for him for something.
Oh man,
That was a long time
I
ago.
do remember that.
I want to see that fight.
It's not really a fight worth watching.
Yeah, no.
It just kind of highlights how bad Mayhem Miller was because, like I said, this is before Michael Bisping was, like, good Michael Bisping. And he just kind of, like...
And kind of choke.
Oh, shit!
You got him.
Oh, he got him! Oh, shit! Nice.
Third round.
And Mark Goddard was yelling at him too.
Yeah. He's alright, he's out! Quick!
That's funny because I seen a picture, and it was like the little face he was making with Mark Goddard at him. It was like Mark Goddard had Ortega shook, and I thought that it was just like lucky picture, just how it looked, but no.
Yeah.
He really did.
You know, you can technically get disqualified for doing that.
Yeah.
Like, for leaving.
I think it's only in a certain state.
No, for leaving the octagon, period.
I think it's only in a certain state, though.
Really?
I think it's only a certain commission that enforces that.
Well, yeah, I would say. Well, I think it's a general rule, but I think it's just up to the commission if they're gonna enforce.
No, I
it or
think it's
not.
only a rule, a certain commission, because every state has its own commission, and I think it's only like the one commission that has that as a rule.
I thought the article I read about it said that it was just like across the board, but it's up to the it's up to the
You
commission.
definitely let him do that.
Yeah, see, I definitely thought that it was not. I don't know.
Oh, he tapped! I didn't even see him tap. I thought he just went out and fucking Mark Goddard noticed it.
I want to see Mark Goddard get up in his face again after the thing.
Didn't happen.
I know, it's because it's fucking lame.
Damn, that bitch is fine.
He got fucked up.
Jesus
Who
Christ.
that
I
is?
think it's Ortega's girl.
Good God, that's about to be my girl. I could pull her away from fucking Ortega. He's a bitch.
Hey, yo, bitch.
Hey, girl. I know you hear me.
Hey, yo, bitch, what's your number? Oh, yeah, and your name.
Good times. Oh, my bottom bitch.
Yeah.
And so I be watching this one bitch on fucking YouTube that does all these like true crimes. It's funny. True crime things. And the one she's like talking about this chick, she starts seeing this guy and he turned into her pimp and everything. She's like explaining. She's like, all right, now excuse my terminology. She's like, but the one that makes the most money, that's referred to as the bottom bitch. And I just started cutting the fuck up. I'm like, yes, I am fucking loving this. This is amazing.
That's great.
I got lots of girlfriends, Dad. Sally's just my bottom bitch.
Yes,
Oh
I do
my
believe I know what
God.
you were saying. You don't have to keep asking.
You know what I am saying?
Oh, here we go.
Well, I got my 3 girls right now, but I think I could be doing a hell of a lot more.
Look at him, he's still fucking. The fuck happened between them two? Jesus.
Look at Stan over there. Yeah, sure, he gets kisses for free. But he's got to sit and listen to all her stupid fucking problems. Is he treating you right?
So if you ask me, the $5 I charge is way less than having